I have made the decision to opt out of dating for next year and for the foreseeable future, honestly, because
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you
We don't care.
Men are weaker than women, and that's just is what it is. And women know this, but for some reason, men are having a hard time catching on.
Oh, really?
You guys are weak. You guys are lame. You guys are dumb. Literally, don't use your brain.
I wonder if they're gonna say anything of value.
The reason why it takes like 5, 10 men to sit there and destroy a woman and make her become a cold, heartless bitch, and it only takes men one woman.
Is anyone else still waiting for them to get to the point?
Men are weak. Y'all was not supposed to be the rulers of society. I don't believe it. I just don't believe it.
I'm ready for my partner in life. Like, I want a boyfriend not only because, yeah, I want to be loved, all the cutesy stuff, but, man, life's expensive. I'm trying to go half on this shit. Like, let's lock in and we can be rich and, like...
Midnight to 1:42. Bro, we haven't even warmed up and we're already at men are weak. Okay, somebody skipped the small talk and went straight to war. Then she starts talking about men being terrible while literally admitting she's dating and having kids with them. Wait, if they're supposedly that useless, why are we building families with them? And now the single mother theory enters the chat. Yeah, this conversation is already swinging for the fences. And trust me, we're only getting started.
Few months. Who is trying to split everything with me and let's get up?
The dating scene as an Asian is cooked. Like, I swear every person I talk to have the same issues. The first being obviously always have commitment issues. I know a lot of people date to date, but in my head that doesn't even make any sense. Like, why are you talking to someone if you don't have any interest of like actually being with them in the future? And I feel like that's why so many situationships happen. The biggest one of them all, lust over love. Why is it so common these days that these men just be thinking with their dick? Like, whatever happened to being a gentleman? Whatever happened to candlelit dinners? Whatever happened to talking until the sunrise comes up and you can see the stars and everything? Like, what happened to the cute little dates? Like, why is it always boba and back shots? I quit!
Nah, the 50-50 argument just walked in wearing steel toe boots. She's saying life is expensive and she'd love a boyfriend to split with, while the reaction is basically, oh, now you want teamwork. Then we jump into situationships, commitment issues, and lust over love. Bro, we're asking for romance, but apparently the dating market is handing out confusion with every order. And somehow, the cute candlelit date is becoming extinct. Yeah, this is about to get even more awkward.
Don't be creepy. Just say, like, hey, like, you look good.
But if a guy's ugly and has confidence, does that make him creepy?
No.
Why the fuck you lying?
There's too many women in Atlanta. Like, when I go sit at the bar, I'm used to men, like, choosing, picking, you know. It's nothing but women, ill, gross.
I felt like I was vibing with this guy that I met tonight. And I was with two of my guy friends, and they were like,
wait, now we're talking about approaching women, and this gets messy fast. Don't be creepy sounds reasonable, right? Then somebody translates that into don't be ugly. Bro, that's a completely different rule book. And when they ask whether confidence can make an unattractive guy attractive, the answer gets called out immediately. Nah, that pause says everything. We're officially entering the part where attraction, rejection, and validation all collide.
ask him for his number, like, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, if he's interested in me, like, he'll ask for my number. But they were like, no, just, like, ask for his number. It's fine. And then we were walking out. My friend was like, oh, you guys should exchange numbers. So then we did. And I was like, okay, let me know if you're going out after this. And he's like, yeah, I'll text you. And I was like, well, if I go home, like, I'm not going to come back here. So I'll just wait for you to be done. And he just didn't, I don't know, he just kind of like disappeared. And I was waiting for his text. And he never texted me.
Rejected.
I just went on a first date and it was horrible. Train wreck. Garbage. I don't know who raises these people. It blows my mind how awful the dating pool is.
I get it. But I think that is what makes singleness so hard sometimes. Singleness is not hard all the time. I have not struggled with my singleness all, like in my 10 years of being single.
Damn!
Like, it comes in waves. It comes and goes. But that is what is hard.
Okay, now we're at the bar, and apparently the bar is ground zero. One side says women want attention, drinks, and the chance to reject guys. The other side says men have simply checked out because they're tired of paying the admission fee. I mean, if guys are really walking away from whole scene, that's not exactly a tiny dating problem. And then we get a real-life example of someone waiting for a text that never comes. And trust me, that silence is loud.
Sometimes about singleness. And it just sucks. And it's understandable. And you grow up and you navigate that with your girlfriends and stuff like that. But that part is hard.
I am at my wit's end, and no one can tell me anything. I am at my wit's end. I'm at my wit's end, and after a really wonderful night of taking myself out, I am ending it in tears. I am ending it in tears. Because even though I had an amazing night tonight, I am still coming home alone, and it bothers me.
Oh, there it is. He never texted me. That's the kind of sentence that makes everybody in the room go silent. She thought the vibe was there, exchanged numbers, waited for the follow-up, and got absolutely nothing. Then comes the first date disaster and the realization that being single isn't always easy. But the commentary isn't letting her off that easily, because now we're asking why singleness suddenly hurts so much. And that question gets uncomfortable.
It hurts, it's uncomfortable, and I'm not used to it, so I can complain about it. I'm not used to it, and eventually I will get used to it, and until then, I'm going to be crying about it.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
Genuinely this close to just scheduling an arranged marriage, because I literally feel like I'm in the trenches. I swear to God, y'all, you get all this attention online, then in person, you don't exist. This is tomfoolery. This is bullshit.
Girls want to be approached at the bar. It's 2025. Like, let's get back to the scheduled program of
Bro, we're officially in the emotional zone now. She says she's at her wit's end, had a great solo night, and still ended it in tears. That's actually rough, but then the reaction hits with the hypergamy argument. The claim is that attention isn't the problem. It's wanting a very specific kind of man. Rich, successful, attractive, high status, the whole deluxe package. And if that package doesn't choose you, suddenly being single feels a lot heavier.
it's 2025. Like, let's get back to the scheduled program of approaching girls at the bar. Especially.
Attention junkies, man. Look at them.
Do you want to meet me after work for happy hour?
Why, talking about the drinks?
Oh, hell no!
I texted him earlier in the day. I was like, hey, are you busy later? He said, what's later? This is where he starts to piss me off. Already. Off rip. And I said, 8:30. Nigga gonna say, why so late? Huh? Late? I said 8:30 isn't late. The sun just goes down at 6 o'clock now. What the fuck?
I was like, well, you know I got kids that I gotta put down. So, you gonna come over after they go to bed. The hell? So, boom, we got this time secured. I'm thinking, right? And I'm so considerate. He got OCD, so I already had new sheets on my bed. Changed the new sheets to newer sheets. Washed new towels and new clothes, and I timed it so that whenever we was done, that the dryer would be done, so his towel and shit would be warm.
I ain't never had that ever happen to me. I'm trying to see what that be like right there. Look. 8:30 roll around. I think it was like 8:45 or some shit. I was like, you en route? Like, you on the way? He said no. Rejected. I'm on the way to somebody.
Wait, this is where the solo date story gets flipped completely. She says she had an amazing night, but coming home alone still bothers her. And the response is basically, hold up, weren't you taking yourself out for you? That's the contradiction being dragged into the spotlight. Maybe the solo date wasn't really about solitude after all. Then she admits it hurts, she's uncomfortable, and she'll probably keep crying about it until she adjusts. Yeah, that's brutally honest.
And you gotta play hard to get because men love the chase. They actually don't.
Nope.
Anymore. Okay? They are not fucking with the chase anymore, let me tell you. Ladies, it has changed, okay? And look, I'm not actually unhappy about all of it. It's been ingrained in us as young women that not to be too easy, right? And that men love the chase and that they're only going to want you if you don't want them. And you got to play hard to get, right? And I've always thought it was bullshit, honestly.
Nah, now we're going from emotional tears straight to arranged marriage jokes. That's quite the mood swing. She says online attention makes her feel invisible in person, and suddenly we're back at the bar debate. Who should approach whom, who pays, and who's just there for free drinks. The accusations are flying, but then we get another real-life setup involving an 8:30 meetup. And judging by the way she's preparing for this guy, something tells me this is not going according to plan.
I don't want to. That takes too much work, you know? But now it's gone too far the other way, where they want us to literally do all the work instead. It is unfortunate that both men and women are getting fed horrible advice, horrible information from both sides. That's really honestly pitting us against each other. Let's just literally treat both men and women the same, like how we want to be treated.
Bro, 8:30 arrives, and she has the sheets changed, towels ready, everything timed out like a 5-star hotel. This man has basically been given a reservation at the Ritz. Then she asks if he's on the way, and he says no. He's on the way to somebody else. Oh, that face probably needed its own commercial break. And suddenly the whole men love the chase theory gets demolished in real time. Because apparently, some men aren't chasing anymore.
Equally, and I think we'll be good, right? People inflate this idea of like men and women are so different to be really something that it's not. Both men and women don't want people who cheat. We both don't want to do all of the work, right? It has to be 50-50, at least when it comes to effort. We both don't want to have to play hard to get. We both don't want people who gaslight us. Like, it's simple things. And I feel like this red pill and then a lot of the misandrist, you know, stuff that women are getting shoved down their throats on TikTok that you might not even notice, but is subconsciously, you know, leaking in. I think people aren't realizing how much that can actually affect. And then not only that, but how wrong it actually is.
And there it is, the bigger point finally lands. Maybe men and women aren't opposite species. Maybe both sides just want effort, honesty, loyalty, and respect. Nobody wants cheating, gaslighting, or doing all the work. Yet online advice keeps turning dating into a battlefield. Bro, after all that chaos, the simplest answer is simple. Stop playing games and treat people like people. If this dating disaster had you yelling at the screen, hit like, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.